Hey everybody, it's Marshall Monkey here. This is going to be my Riverdale top 5 moments for episode 5. So there's a lot going on here, not too much. They kind of kept it low-key in this episode, but we do have a new suspect for next week. So I imagine next week's episode is going to be a bit better. So apologies for this video because I have a little bit of a shortness of breath today. My lung is kind of hurting a little bit, so it's not that big of a deal. I think it's just a little bit of pain, maybe some dehydration problems. So not that big of a deal. It's fine, but we're going to get to the top 5. So number 5, Archie, he has a setback with his music. So Archie, this episode, was going to this music producer or like trainer. I don't really know what he was for sure. They didn't really clarify too much. And this kind of storyline was a little rushed, I'd say. But they wanted to get the point across that Archie's kind of struggling with his music. So they're going to keep pursuing this. Like, Archie's not going to give up his music just yet. I think they kind of teased him with Valerie a little bit like a new relationship, but not only a relationship, but more of a partnership. Like, maybe Valerie will branch out from the Pussycats to help Archie with his music. They kind of teased Veronica and Archie a little bit as well. Like, they kind of teased that it's a possibility that they could get back together, but they probably won't. Well, they never really were together, but they probably could get in a relationship. I'm not banking on it, but things to think about for the future with Archie's music career and what's going to be happening. Number 4, Hermione gets in trouble with the serpents. So the serpents are coming after her. It's pretty much clear that they want the money. Like, they want this money so fast that they're willing to scare her into giving them the money as soon as possible, which is crazy. But Archie's dad hired her to work for him for the job that she originally wanted in episode 1. So we'll see her around Archie's dad a lot more often. That means Veronica and Archie may even become siblings if they get married. They probably won't this season, but it's possible. Number 3, the crew gets invited to Jason's memorial. More importantly, Veronica gets invited to a sleepover, or more like tricked into a sleepover, because she thinks that Cheryl was inviting a whole bunch of girls for the party, yet it was just her. And I love the awkward dinner scene. I thought that was actually one of my favorite scenes in the episode, because it was just really nice to see kind of what, Cheryl's household is like, kind of like how her parents are. And I love how Jughead kind of introduced the episode and ended off the episode with the house that everyone's afraid of. Like, all people have that one house at their town that they're all afraid of. So I like that. I like Veronica and Cheryl scenes this episode. Number 2, I believe, Cheryl gives her speech, and also Zombie Jason. So I thought that was really interesting that Zombie Jason was kind of thrown in this episode. So in this episode, Cheryl has a lot of emotional scenes, and I think that was really powerful to kind of have them do. She kind of disobeyed her parents to make this whole speech about Jason. I thought that was really moving. It was also fantastic to see the actress get into this, type of emotion. And I also love the scene of her nightmare when Jason, again, is a zombie. So Zombie Jason was really fun. But to see what Cheryl deals with in her household was really interesting this episode. But we have to get to my number 1, and this is probably the best thing of the episode. So number 1, Betty goes on a date with Travis, and then also gets shipped with Jughead, and then we also have the suspect of her father. So I kind of blended all 3 of these storylines together. But so Jughead goes with Betty. They have this whole thing about Travis and this whole Polly storyline. They even teased that she was suicidal, all these things that Jason had done to her, that they sent her away. But they kind of ship Jughead and Betty together in this episode, and I like it. It's a possibility. Like, they're just putting possibilities together for possible relationships in the future, and I love that. But Betty and Jughead find out that Betty's dad could be the possible murderer. So next week, that's what it's going to be like. This was the build-up, kind of a filler episode, but also not really. This was actually a really important episode, but this is kind of the build-up for next week to focus on Betty's father being the possible murderer. And we also know that Betty's father wasn't at the drive-in the night of the break-in at the sheriff's house. So all of this is really important to take in. I don't know who the murderer could be. Like, it's a possible suspect. Like, this, Betty's dad could be, the killer. We don't know yet. But what do you guys think of the episode? Comment down below. Links to my other Riverdale videos, links to my Twitter, Instagram, vlog channel, and gaming channel. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notifications when videos are finally uploaded. And I will see you guys later. Bye.